This is going to be a very short, sweet video on the differences between the new DJI Phantom 1 Pro Edition, which has the X5 camera attached here, and that is going to be compared to the previous version, which is the DJI INSPIRE1 with the X3 camera, as you see here. Just a couple of the subtle differences and my first impressions and so forth. I am filming this on the new DJI OSMO. I'm using the Rode mic, so bear with me. I'm still going through the aches and pains of learning all the ins and outs of this thing, and I can tell you that I like it. It's been a lot of fun, but there is a little bit of a learning curve on using this thing, and there's plenty of videos out there that talk about the OSMO, so let's not go into that. So the first thing let's talk about are some of the obvious changes that you are going to notice on the two Inspires. The first thing is the worm gear. The worm gear on the old version, see if I can zoom in here. You can see that the way that they have that armature, which raises and lowers the gears, I know that they've changed things from different versions, you know, the A, B, C, D thing that's going on with the different types of birds that are out there for the Inspire. The one thing that I really do think they improved on a lot is the way that this thing raises and lowers the gears. This is the new version on the INSPIRE1 Pro, and it is definitely an improvement. It's very, very smooth. It goes up and down very easily. And the other thing that I noticed right away is the arms. Those of you that have been following the Inspires closely, you probably remember there are different groups and people talking about vibrations and their bird getting sent back to DJI, and all they essentially were doing was just tightening these bolts right here, which makes these arms completely tight, and it eliminated that shake that they were getting and the shimmy that they were getting when they were in hover. So, but the bad part was that once you did that, if you tried to do it at home, you would void the warranty because there's a piece of tape under here. You'd have to send that into DJI and have them do it. The new version comes with a little bit beefier mechanism, I think. They look almost the same, but this thing is really solid. I mean, there is no play on that whatsoever when you look at the two. So that part, I think, has been improved. The carbon fiber looks a little bit different too. I like the looks. But as far as flight characteristics, we'll talk about that next. Sorry, a little plane was flying over there and causing all kinds of noise. The flight characteristics of both of these are excellent. I can tell you that when you put this beefy X5 camera on your Inspire, you're definitely going to notice a reduction in battery life, obviously, because of the extra payload. But it's very minimal. It's not that big of a noticeable difference. But of course, that's not putting it on a regular Inspire. This one here, I know that the rumors are that this has a beefier motor on there. I haven't really got that much into the motors to find out. I think it does, but I obviously haven't gone into it that much. The one thing I do love is the quick disconnect prop system that they have now changed to. And just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about here, well, actually, let me hit this on pause and I'll show you the difference. Okay, in a nutshell, this is version, let's see, 1, 2, 3. This is version 3, which is a twist. You push it down, kind of like a child's safety cap. You push it down and you twist it, and that's what gives you the tension to allow you to remove this. So those of you that don't know, it works good, but I think over time, constantly pushing it down and turning it, they wear out. I did have to replace one of the quick releases because it acquired too much slop. So if you can kind of see, I don't know if I can do this one-handed, but you push it down and then you turn it to lock it on. The only downside is that you do develop a little bit of slop, and well, let me show you. So the prop is on, and I just wanted to show you a little bit of the play. I'm going to do this one-handed and see if you can see it. Let me zoom in. You see how that little bit of movement that you get on the prop going from side to side? It's not much, but over time, these are fairly new, so there's not a lot of play. But over time, constantly flying and constantly taking these on and off. Remember, the Inspire has that braking system. That's the whole reason behind the prop locks. You don't want these to, definitely fail while you're up there. This is the new prop design, or prop lock design, or mounting system. And this one, basically, in a nutshell, let me take this off and just show you. This is the new system, and it's very simple to put on. You can see right there. And they're all matched up by colors. So you have that, and then you have that. So you have red or you have white. So you don't have to worry about putting these. And the props only go on the correct place. There's no way to put the props on wrong. Now, once they're on, you just merely turn the lock to a positive lock, and that's it. They are on securely. Now, I can tell you right now, there's no play on these at all. They work really, really well. The downside is that DJI has not given any replacement props out there yet. So all of us who have the new INSPIRE1 PRO, it comes with an extra set of props, and if you end up needing another set, you're screwed, because there's nothing out there right now. There's no replacement props yet available at the time of this video. There are nothing and you can't buy this locking system separately yet. I'm sure that they're going to be coming out with it, but at the time of this video, it's not available. The other thing that you'll notice, to accommodate the X5 camera, they've put these little extensions on the landing gears, which raise it up a little bit. It's not much, but it's just enough to get it up off the ground to give it a little bit more clearance. Now, the one thing I will tell you that I was kind of disappointed in, and I'm sure DJI is not watching this because they really don't care what I had to say, but this is the box that it comes in. And the box is quite nice. And I'm sorry, this is the box that the X5 camera comes in. It's packed in there quite well, but the one thing that I don't know if it was an afterthought or what the situation was, excuse me, but the gimbal has this little brace, this little thing here, and the reason that they put this on there, and I'll show you the reason why it's on there. When you take it off, all right, let me do this. Let me shut it off for a second. Okay, as you can see, I am not using a tripod. DJI, please release the accessories for the OSMO so I don't have to do this stuff one-handed. Anyway, back to this gimbal contraption, this little gimbal lock that they came out with. It almost seems like it was an afterthought. I mean, without the unit being powered up, this is the way it hangs. It doesn't hurt anything. I'm sure they've got plenty of complaints of people saying, what the heck is that? So they came out with this little afterthought, it seems like, that locks the camera into position. The thing that's kind of sad, though, is that little gimbal lock does not fit into this nice box that your X5 is shipped in. So if you think that it's going to fit in there, no, it will not. You just kind of put that in. Matter of fact, I think I found this just sitting loose in my case, which is kind of sad, but that's the way it locks it into position. As a matter of fact, let me put that back on. Alright, as you can tell, the little lock is back in place, and that's how it holds the camera in position. The camera's great. It low light, it's hard to beat it. I mean, I thought the X3 was doing a great job, but I'll tell you, the X5 is just that much better. Flight characteristics, this thing flies superb. I mean, I love the way that my older version flies. I think it flies fantastic, but going to the new Pro version, it just flies that much better. I mean, it's just so smooth, very, very sturdy, very rugged. I think I get a little bit better video range with this. Not much, just a little bit better video range out of it. It's not nothing that would make you say, wow, what a difference. But that just could be maybe just the terrain or the day. I don't know. But I did get a little bit better quality feed and less cutouts with the new version. As far as the transmitters are concerned, I'm not even going to break those out. The transmitters are identical. They haven't changed anything on the transmitters. But the flight characteristics, very, very similar, just brilliant. They both work great. But I just wanted to show you real quick the kind of things that I noticed right off the get-go. I've flown this now probably a dozen times or so since I've had it, and it's been a lot of fun. there's a lot of videos up there that show you the difference in image quality going from the X5 to the X3 and vice versa, and definitely an improvement. So if you are thinking about moving up to the X5 and whether or not it is worth it, in my opinion, it is. I really think that the X5 brings that much better video quality and photo quality to your images if that is what your need is. I can't wait for them to come out with the software update and the little adapter so that I can mount this onto the OSMO, and we can do some images and video quality testing on that, so we can post that up. But for now, thanks for watching. Those of you that are looking to purchase one of these things, Multicopter Warehouse does have them in stock. Josh and Carrie over there will take good care of you guys. I'm not an employee over there, but they've always taken good care of me. And as always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and talk to you all soon.